Greetings to all. My name is Josh, and I am here to present our final presentation of the Capstone project. Me and my team have made the presentations in the projects based on the research project of the HVAC products of Reliance Home Comfort. To give you an introduction, the energy efficiency of the HVAC products research project is an initiative by the Reliance Home Comfort Company aimed at conducting a comprehensive study on the energy efficiency of the HVAC products offered by the company. The project aims to explore the efficiency of the company's HVAC products in reducing the energy consumptions and the cost for customers, and to identify the areas to improve the enhancements of the efficiency of these products. So the background of this project is rooted in the increasing demand for the energy efficient products, particularly in the HVAC industry, and with rising energy cost and concerns about the environmental impact of the energy consumptions. There has been a growing interest in the findings way to reduce these energy usages in the residential and the commercial buildings. As the leading HVAC provider, Reliance Home Comfort Company recognizes the importance of offering the energy efficient product to meet the needs of their customers and to contribute to a sustainable future. Through this research project, Reliance Home Comfort Company aims to gain and gather data and insights on the efficiency of the energy of their HVAC products and to use these informations to product improvement and innovations. The project will involve a comprehensive review of the relevant literature, data collections and analysis, and stakeholders' engagement to ensure that the findings are robust and actionable. Ultimately, the product will be contributing the company's mission to provide high quality energy efficient HVAC solutions to the customers while also promoting the sustainability and reducing the environmental impact to the energy consumption of the people who are the users of the product. Moving on, let's go to Mr. Jahan to go forward with the next part of the slide. Thank you.
The business case presented is for a research project on the energy efficiency of heating, ventilating, and air conditioning HVAC systems offered by Reliance Home Comfort, a Canadian company that provides HVAC solutions to residential and commercial customers. The project is aligned with the company's environmental commitment and aims to improve its reputation for providing high quality and sustainable products to customers. The business objectives of this project are to exceed customers' expectations and provide outstanding comfort solutions and become the main local source for HVAC and related solutions in the Greater Toronto Area, and improve sales by 10% in the next 5 years. The project also aims to benefit from the Canadian Scientific Research and Experimental Development Tax Incentive Program by claiming a 15% non-refundable tax credit. A SWOT analysis is conducted to assess the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for this project. The analysis reveals that the organization has 50 years of HVAC industry knowledge, which could also accelerate the development and installation of energy efficient solutions. However, the company may lack essential resources and finances to execute a full study project and may not be sensitive enough to market demand without large scale market research. The project's findings may provide significant insights into the energy efficiency of HVAC systems, which the company could use to improve its products and gain a competitive edge. The project's economic viewpoint focuses on examining the existing costs of running HVAC systems, potential cost savings from higher energy efficiency, and the possible return on investment for firms that implement more energy efficient systems. The technological viewpoint assesses the development and implementation of innovative technologies to increase the energy efficiency of HVAC systems. The financial viewpoint concentrates on the financial expenses and advantages of the study effort, including assessing the cash and resources required to carry out the research, possible return on investment, and influence on the company's financial performance. The critical assumptions and constraints of the project include the availability of stable funding, the company's ability to reach technological breakthroughs within the project cycle, and customer willingness to adopt energy efficient HVAC systems. Overall, the research The research project on HVAC energy efficiency is an excellent opportunity for Reliance Home Comfort to improve its reputation for providing sustainable and high quality products to customers, and the project findings could also lead to new goods and services, partnerships, and cooperation with other industry players and potential government
Okay,
subsidies.
thanks, Gasan, for introducing the business case of our research project. Then I'll move on to the stakeholder analysis of our project. As you can see there, there's a power interest grid on the left-hand side of our slides, and the grids are based on the level of interest and level of power according to our stakeholders, which is to be analyzed. On the left and bottom side, it represents the lower interest and power of the stakeholders, and it is gradually moving upward through the right and upper side. And as you can see that we have split this grid into 4 equal sections with on the upper left side, we have stakeholders to be kept satisfied, and on the upper right hand side, we have the stakeholders to have to be managed closely, and to the lower side, they will have less power. So with less power and less interest stakeholders, we would have to monitor them, and for the more interested stakeholders, we keep them satisfied. As you can see on the right hand side, there's a table shows all the stakeholders we have analyzed, and they are come from both external and internal sectors, either supportive or neutral to us, and they are always some of them to be more important. As you can see on the upper, we have most of them to be managed closely, as they are quite important to our project. And I will state some addressable stakeholders in here. We have Natalia Karen to be our project sponsor to provide fund to the project team on time, and we would have Harikas, which is the topmost in our organizational structure. He would be ensure all parts of the project work well, as well as assigning orders to the project managers and receiving the reports from him. And then we will have David Lee, the project manager of our projects, to manage the knowledge areas in project management and channel the external consultant with internal workers. This is quite special in our project because we would have an external consultant. He may Chen Green. He may not be very authoritative in our project, but he would give his valuable comments or knowledge to enhance our research project. Then these are the most addressable stakeholders in our projects. And after that, I'll hand my time to Karen to complete her scheduling description. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Natalia Lancheros, and I will be talking about the scheduling. For our project, we consider 5 phases. The first phase is the research planning. This one will start at May 1st and will be finished by June 2nd. At this phase, we want to define the research objectives, the scope and the constraints, identify the stakeholders and their roles, develop a research plan, and also the methodology that we will use, develop the main tasks, identify the main tasks that need to be done, identify the resources that we need to develop research, and also the project risk and plan the risk management. The second phase is the data collection and analysis phase. That phase will start June 5 and finish by August 15. At this phase, we want to gather all of the information and data related to the previous use of the HVACs, but also identify the product specifications, the feedback from some of the customers, and identify which will be the improvements that we will do to these systems. In terms of that, we will do the analyzing phase there to analyze as I said before, all the specifications and identify the major improvements that we can suggest to this system. The third phase is the testing and evaluation phase. This phase will start on August 16 and will finish on September 8. At this phase, what we want to do is to test all the improvements that we have recommended previously on the HVAC systems, compare the previous system with the new system with improvements that we developed, and do all of course, do all the control and monitoring of the project. The fourth phase is the recommendation phase. At this phase, we want to develop the recommendation for the improvement of energy for all the systems, but also to develop a plan to implement that recommendation and receive some feedback from the stakeholders regarding to those recommendations that we provide. The fifth phase and the last one is the reporting, and this phase will start on September 27 and finish by October 16. By the end of this phase, we will consider that the project is complete. So I would like to highlight some of the milestones for each of these phases. For the first phase, the planning complete, we hope that is done and finished by June the 2nd. For the second phase, our first milestone is the collecting data complete that we expect to be finished by July 25. And the second milestone is the analyzing data complete that is expected to be finished by August 15. For the third phase, our milestone will be the testing and evaluation complete that will be done by September 8. For the fourth phase, the recommendation will be complete. We have already received all the feedback and all the observations about our implementations, our plan, and our suggestion for the improvement of the energy saving of these systems. And that will be done by September 8. And with all these phases and milestones achieved, we can say that by the end of September, starting October 6th, specifically, our project will be complete. So this is our proposal for discussion. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to be talking on the cost and its benefit for the project and also quality planning. The preliminary budget was 180,000 Canadian dollars with a rough order magnitude of 135,000 and 315,000 Canadian dollars. After detailed estimated budget, we arrived at 192,280, which include the contingency and the management reserve. Now, the benefit for the budget analysis is that it's going to help us to control the cost by monitoring expenses against projected budgets, thereby avoiding overspending. It's going to help us to prioritize spending on only critical aspects of the project. And it will establish accountability both internally and externally, ensuring that funding is used as intended. And lastly, the benefit is that it's going to act as an investment in the improvement of the research. Quality planning. The quality approach and processes to be implemented will be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The accuracy and reliability of the data and research standards, the report standards, and the results and finding standards will be complete and accurate using the required metrics such as on-time performance, which is a weekly tracking used so that project can stay within the project budget, and the resulting number giving an indication of performance in time of on-time delivery. Also, we will use decision tree. During the findings, the decision tree analysis will help us to identify possible strategies to achieve our goals in decision analysis. The consultant will be given a contract with a clear information on the quality, metric, and standards and which it will comply with. The project manager, with the help of the expert consultant, will closely monitor work carried out by research assistants and engineers to ensure quality is achieved, so that the outcome of the findings and the research and result will be acceptable by the management team of the Reliance company. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. As my friends were talking about different knowledge areas associated with our project, in that note, I'll be talking about procurement and benefits. For our project, research on HVAC, there are a list of items that has to be procured, like for instance, data analyzing tool, the testing equipment. These items were necessary for our project. And initially, first we identify what are the items to be procured, and then we moved on to make or buy analysis, like certain items or certain things that can be done internally. For example, quality check and testing that can be done internally. So we decided what to buy and what that can be done internally as well. And for the products that we decided to buy outside, we decided what type of contract we'll be doing. And we decided to make a fixed contract as it's beneficial and the risk is comparatively less. And here we have two tables mentioned in the procurement plan. The first table, as you can see, it just lists out all the number of items that we plan to procure and the description of the procured items, followed by which department or which team will it be procured by. And we have made the make or buy analysis, and we have quoted the date of completion as well. And once we decided this, we will send out the statement of work, and once we get the request for proposals from our contractors, we'll be evaluating the suppliers through this table. First, we'll score them based on different criteria, and we'll add the overall score and see which supplier is better for our project. And moving on to the risks associated with our project, every project has a lot of risks, and for our project research on HVAC, there were multiple potential risks we found during our brainstorming session. And first, we have identified all these risks that could affect our project both positively or negatively. And then we have made a qualitative and a quantitative analysis. And after finishing all that, we put them or listed all these risks in a risk register. As we all know, risk register is identifying risk is an iterative process, and the register has to be maintained so that all the potential risks in the future or during the execution can be updated in the risk. And here is a sample of the risk register table we've used in the project. Here we have mentioned all the risks event, and in qualitative analysis we have mentioned what will be the probability and impact, and in quantitative analysis we have introduced the numbers according to the budget, and then we have come up with a management strategy following by risk response, either it's risk avoidance, transfer, mitigation, and how we'll implement if these event happens, what will be our way of handling this. And that's about the risk register. Thank you.
So thank you, Dev. Now let's finally talk about the complete deliverables or the major deliverables of this project which we are trying to see. So the five major deliverables of this project are as follows. Firstly, we will produce a research report on the energy efficiency of the HVAC products offered by Reliance Home Comfort Company. This report will summarize all our findings and provide insights into the energy efficiencies of these products. After this one is done, secondly, we will be able to develop an energy efficient testing protocols for the HVAC products. These protocols will serve as a guideline for testing the energy efficiencies of these products in the future. Thirdly, we'll be able to provide recommendations for improving the energy efficiencies of the HVAC products based on our research findings. And these recommendations will be actionable and will be able to help and enhance the overall energy efficiencies of these products. Fourthly, we'll be able to update the product information and marketing materials to reflect the energy efficiencies improvements that we have identified through our research project. This will help the customers to make and informated decisions about the energy efficiency of the HVAC products that they purchase. Finally, we'll be able to produce a project closed out report which will summarize the project's activities, results, and lessons learned. This report will provide an overview of the project and will help us identify the areas of improvement in the future's research projects as well. This can help the sponsor as well to improve and gain access to the market capacity by having an eco-friendly product and also profit accordingly also. This also serves as a CRM where we have a responsibility towards the society and the sponsors, that is our Reliance Home Comfort investors, who can help us gain expansion and also quality in our product and brand as well. Thank you. This is our research project, and you guys all have a great year ahead. Thank you.